Now we start the chapter 11, Structured Data. The structure is one of the abstract data type. Abstraction is the general model of something. For example, when we think of the term dog, it defines the general type of animal. When we name some specific value for the property, we can imagine the specific breed of the dog. In this chapter, we will define one of the abstract data types using the structure type. An abstract data type is a data type created by the programmer. It is composed of one or more primitive data types. So far, we have written programs that keep data in individual variables. To create relationship between variables, C++ gives you the ability to package them together into a structure. Let's think of a couple of variables like that: employee name, number, and salary. All these variables are related to one employee, but there is no relationship among them. In this chapter, we can define the structure type and then package all of them into one structure. First, let's take a look in a nutshell what we will learn in this chapter. We are going to learn the declaration of the new type struct, and then talk about initialization and accessing new variables. After that, we are going to learn the array of the structure and also the nested structure type. I'm going to show one example including all these new topics at a time. In this slide, we are going to talk about more details of a structure declaration. When we declare the structure, we use the keyword struct and then followed by the struct name. I want you not to confuse the struct name with the variable name. The struct name just uses the same way as the type name. And also, when we declare the structure, it doesn't allocate the memory space. Just only when we declare the structured variable, we can allocate the memory space. In this example, when we declare the student Bill, it allocates the memory space for the structure. After the declaration, now the variable Bill is the structure that has the 4 member variables. Let's take a look at a couple of slides for accessing the structure members. The basic method to access the member variable is the dot operator. Once you use dot operator with the structure name, it can be used the same way as a normal built-in type variable. You might expect that it is possible to use the entire structure name when you print out the values, but it's not possible. Similarly, we cannot compare two structure variables directly. If you want to compare the structure, you should compare all the individual member values. If we have to compare all those member variables, I would use class rather than the structure. The reason is that the class supports the declaration the user-defined operator to compare the member variables. We can easily compare the object like the structure. We call it operator overloading. And here is the comparable way to initialize the structure. Now we will make the very simple example program. We will declare the structure and its variable after assigning some values to the structure, and then we will print out all the member variables. Let's take a look at details in next slide. The objective of this program is quite simple. Just to read the line from the file and then store them into the structure. Take a look inside of the file. The file has 4 fields in a line: ID, name, and 2 scores. And we will declare the structure with 6 fields: ID, name, 2 scores, and sum of scores and average of scores. At this time, we didn't run the array of structure. Thus, we just use the single variable of structure and then overwrite the values for the next line from the file. I'm going to show the programming code segment for Programming Lab 11-1. First, we need to declare the structure. I will declare the structure as a global variable. And the first step is to prepare to open the file. And then I will read the first 2 fields, the ID and name. And then I will use one more, the while structure, to read the scores. After reading all fields, I will calculate summation and averaging. And then I will print out all fields in the structure. Now let's get started the Programming Lab 11-1.